And welcome back to Geektopia. This is your host, Kevin.
And this is William, aka Ewok.
And we're going over the white starter deck this time. King of the Mountain. Everyone always knew him as the Space Panda. Unfortunately, he's not from space. He's just a panda that likes gyms.
Yep. It's very mystical.
So let's find out what King of the Mountain has in store for us today.
Now, it seems like all these starter decks have a different theme to them. Well, what would be this awesome, beautiful pandas theme, sir?
As far as I know, his theme is all about just having different gyms that you can play around with. He's all about the white gyms and the blue gyms, is what it looks like. It does come with the same stuff as the others. Comes with the playmat, the reference guide, and the rule book, the small little rule book. So if you're ever wondering, you need to know a few things, you can do it. It is unopened, but we're gonna go through it. We'll go through it together and see what it does.
Yep. We'll let you know how many cards are in there and what's all in there, so you can decide which one you want to buy.
First off, the man himself, Tigris Pearl Shrine. Big panda bear. He's all mono white. He's all about the white.
He looks like he has no care in the world, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
He's pretty awesome looking.
He judgments for 3, 2 white and 1. Easy enough. He's got energized for white mana, and at the start of the game, you get to choose a gym. He comes in with that gym on him, when you choose a gym, it's a gym of any color. You get whatever color gym you want at the start of the game. We still don't know what his seal does. We'll let you know when we find out.
This flip side, though.
When you judgment him, he turns into Tigris Pearl Shrine, Lord of the Mountain. He becomes an 8/8, and when he enters the field, you put 2 gems of any color onto the field, or onto him. You can banish a white gem from him, and he'll get +5/+5. Until the end of turn, play this once per turn. You can banish a blue gem from him, and he gains flying until the end of turn. That you can do multiple times, but there's no real reason to do it multiple times. But at the moment, getting a 8/8 that can fly at will or get +5/+5 at will is pretty good.
And I think
pretty legit.
Other pandas in the deck also produce gems, so you play another panda, use a gem, give him flying, get at it, right?
Alright, let's see what he does. Let's see what he brings.
Alright, first off, we have the Gem Blade Onyx. 1 colorless, 1 white, 6/6. Of course, he's a panda. This card gains precision as long as you control a darkness gem. Precision, if I correct, in magic terms, because is first strike, so whenever you attack, you get to do damage, they don't get to do damage to you, correct?
Actually, precision is more like provoke. You choose what you attack at. Precision allows you to attack an untapped target, whereas provoke you have to attack a tapped dude in magic. But this is force of will. But precision you get to attack an untapped dude. But he only gets that as long as you control the darkness gem. So if he's in your starting hand, you choose darkness at the start. You get to have a 6/6 with precision. It's pretty good.
And this is why we have you, Kevin, because I am a scrub at force of will.
It's alright, you'll learn.
If, let's say, you play Hearthstone, then you get the ability to attack who you want, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Next off.
Next up, we have the Gem Blade Ruby. It is another panda as well. She is a 3-drop, an 8/8 panda. And this card gains swiftness as long as you control a fire gem. So the turn that it comes into play, it can swing and do whatever it needs to. As long as you control a red gem. Which is pretty good for an 8/8. 3-mana 8/8 with swiftness, pretty hot.
And I will have to say, like, with this art and everything, these pandas look awesome.
They do look pretty amazing.
They look, I'm going to say it, badass. Very awesome, this one. Alright. And the set also has 4 of those as well. And coming up as a playset is Gimli Sapphire. 1 white, 1 colorless, 6/6. Panda. This card gains flying as long as you control a water gem.
They're pretty self-explanatory as far as it seems. Like most of these dudes they get a special ability per gem color you own. So if you have a black gym, the 1 gets better. If you have a red gym, ruby gets better. Blue gym, sapphire gets better.
And it seems like they're taking the old term fight bear literally.
Yeah.
2 drops, decent attack defense, quick and painful. Alright. Next up.
Next up is a Gym Trader. He is a 1-drop human as a 3/3. When it comes into play, gain a light gem. So he's here to help your main panda, Tigris, out. You get a free light stone with him. So 1 mana, get a 3/3. So you get a dude on the board, and you get a white gem. Seems pretty good. We'll have to see how it plays out.
The next play set that we have here. 3 mana, 1 colorless, 2 white. Gym Craftsman. A8, human as well. When this card enters the field, gain a gem of any attribute. So I'm guessing any color that you take.
Yeah,
right?
any color.
This card gets +2/+2 as long as there are 3 or more different attributes among them of all the gems you can control. So by turn 3, you should almost have all the gems if you haven't spent them.
Yeah,
right?
so she becomes a 10/10 for 3 mana, as long as you have 3 different gems. It's pretty good for a 3-drop.
Seems like this is a pretty slightly aggro deck, right, with all the different abilities.
It's starting to seem like it, yeah. We'll see. Next we have a White Raven. It is a bird. It is a 3/3 for 1 mana. It's got flying, so it can only be blocked by J resonators with flying. And when it comes into play, you can banish a gem, and if you do, draw a card. So it gives you a way to use your gems otherwise. If you have nothing else to do and you need a cantrip, remove a gem with this bird, and you get a 3/3 flyer. Seems pretty good for 1 mana.
And it seems like multiple of the same gem might not help all the time. So
yeah,
they'll get rid of the duplicate gems that you have. The next play set that we have here is Jewel Burst. 2 mana, 2 white. It's a chant. As an additional cost to play this card, banish 2 gems. Remove target resonator from the field. Now, with the art including, this seems very powerful.
It is pretty good. Everyone knows that if you played against Zero, you know how annoying Zero's Magic Light can be. This isn't nearly as strong because you can't play it for 1 mana, but 2 mana, remove a dude, it's always pretty good in the game.
And chant you cast at any time, correct?
Chant is actually as a sorcerer.
As a sorcerer, gotcha. Thank you.
Chant instant is as any time.
Next up, playset as well.
It is a Jewel Sword. Our boy Tigris has a sword. For one white, it's a chant. It's a quick cast. You can play it anytime you have priority. Target resonator gains +2/+0 until the end of turn. Gain a gem of any color. Then that resonator gets +100 for each different attribute among all gems you control. So if you have all 5, that dude in essence gets +7/+0. For 1 mana, that's pretty good.
Yeah, for a combat trick too.
Yeah, that's a really good combat trick to just to get there.
And I'm not. It looks like he's a pretty good king. He's pretty happy, but in this, he seems like
very angry.
Yeah, he's not ready to take any guff here. All right. Next up, as a playset, 1 mana, white. Oh, just 1 altogether. Sorry. Jewel Shield. It's also a chant, quick cast. Target resonator gains +0/+200 until the end of turn. Gain a gem of attribute that resonator gains +0/+100 for each other attribute on the field. Pretty much the same thing that we just described, but backwards.
Yeah.
In the shield.
So you can give one dude +7/+7 for 2 white mana with both of these cards.
Yeah. Seems pretty awesome. Bam. Next up, another playset of the deck.
We have Diamond, the One-Eyed Treasury Magician. He is a 4 mana 10/10. He is a panda bear. When you gain a gem, resonators you control get +2/+2. And then for 2 mana, target J/resonator you control gains barrier. It's pretty good. Even if you don't use him for all his gems, you just pay 2 mana and target dude gets barrier. Seems pretty legit to me.
I feel like this is probably the strongest card in the deck. It seems
Probably are correct.
Because, like you said, turn 4 or 5 is probably the most, like...
It's the pivotal turn.
Yeah, the pivotal turn.
And if you gain a gem on that turn, when you play this dude, your dudes get big.
Yeah.
And
if you survive at least one turn with this guy, it seems like you can take the game.
And even
Almost.
his first ability allows you to do it multiple times. So if you play multiple pandas in the next turn and gain 6 gems,
You just
your
swarm
dudes
in.
get +2/+2 6 different times.
Sounds pretty awesome. Now, looks like we're going into the lands here. I want to present that beautiful, beautiful thing.
Now we got his special land, Ore from the Treasure Mountain. It's a very colorful land, I'll say that. It is treated as a light magic stone. It is a special magic stone, so again, it can be stopped by Captain Hook or hurt by Captain Hook. It taps, adds a white mana, and then when it comes into play, you gain a light gem. So this land, when it comes into play, it automatically gives your ruler a light gem, and it gives your whole gem collection +1.
So in order, Captain Hook might not want to even target these sometimes, right?
Yeah, he may not, but
Because you get an extra gem, might be able pivotal
you
moment.
may be getting extra gems with Captain Hook.
And we get 4 of those.
And there is 4 of them.
Wow! And now the next up is the normal light mana stone. Also looks amazing.
It's just a magic stone, just the regular white stone. There's 6 of them.
Now, are these more fancier than just normal?
These are just the fancy basics. We don't know if they're going to be the same in the set or not yet. We'll find out, but they're pretty fancy for being a magic stone. That's about it on those guys. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for the unboxing of King of the Mountain. Our boy Tagris. He's not a space panda, but he likes his gems, so that's all right. We'll get some gems and we'll go to town.
Seems like if you just want some quick creatures with cool abilities, that's definitely one you want to pick up. And also if you want to be fabulous, because they look awesome. And with that, I am William, aka Ewok.
And I'm Kevin from Geektopia.
Thank you for joining us for that unboxing. I hope you have an awesome day. And plus we have one more in the crowd, Trevor, behind the camera. We don't care.